Press him harder. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yeah, you missed the most important part.
Objection!
What does it mean of this? The witnesses stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of a murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright. Now, what could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think. Why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure it out. Why wouldn't they? Show evidence. I have evidence. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Because he's still learning to use it.
Take that!
Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He was entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. It's smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a photo. Right? Cody? There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. That's because you wanted to make sure to take a picture. But having just received the camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right, me means the business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. You're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wasn't open in time, so I missed it. That's how that happened. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyways. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the villain's clutches.
Hold it!
So, you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess this Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. So I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens went open, so I missed it. So that happened, yeah.
Hold it!
Well, it's open. What did you see? Well, a person on the ground, and a Steel Samurai. So that happened, yep. Has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's about. Uh-huh. I don't believe you. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I had the lens opened. Did you really not take a picture? Not even once? Nah, he definitely was taking a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody, listen up. Cody Hackins, I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey. Oh. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
Hold it!
You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai? Victorious. You know, why would I want to get a picture like that? It's becoming less and less cooperative. But find a clear contradiction soon. What could it be? What could it be? Photo? We need to see what the photo was. We deleted it. Could have been the murderer. Yeah, here we go. That's not it. Alright. Alright. We have every victory scene in battle.
Objection!
So you would take them. Cody? Man, every time you say Cody, follow something bad. I just want to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Zam! I've got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody? Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his face? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Yes, you would. That's right. What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He's claimed it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Yeah. Among all of his pictures, Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Oh my, can you just imagine if this was nowadays? I mean, even if Will was found innocent, we still have somebody going, oh, he was guilty. Yeah, and, heavy costumes to switch, I guess. Order. Strike. Have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what the truth it is. Me, are you sure about this? Did he actually? Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Oh no. Why would the boy have erased the photo he took? Still Samurai didn't win. I can think only of one reason, Your Honor. Still Samurai didn't win. So I Cody deleted that photograph. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Oh, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He's never lose to anyone, ever. Your Honor, I witnessed the reveal, anything with his words. There's a reason why he lied and told us the picture didn't take place. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit it when he saw it would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order. I will have order. Witness. Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Oh no. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. And he didn't move. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to the witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. That's right, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What is this all about? Steel Samurai was the victim. Yeah. You understand what really happened. It's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene during the run-through that morning. Let's see, it's obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss O'Bag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I was got there at 1 p.m. Did I see poor Hammer? Nope, he'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Huh? I thought that Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside this room. Pops! Oh, me, what? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Sure, it's quick. No way, man. Now you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Yeah, this is it. Ooh, going up against the fence. A Sunday store. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in the courtroom. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, this isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. Oh, you're back. Wait, Phoenix? Mia? Well, look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That's the photo is all the evidence we need to win the trial. Your Honor, may I see that photo one more time, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Alright. I mean... But 2, not 1.
Take that!
No, no, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Oh yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But it's impossible, what's all this about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here, in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo of the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime.
Take that!
Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. What should I pick? The trailer was there. With these victims, the path was blocked. But also... the path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to the studio before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break-in meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez was outside eating a steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order, order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Obag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammond, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume, and he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover the details of his own murder? What? No, of course not. But do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim stole the costume. Yeah, I have proof. You do, Mr. Wright. Yes. The fact that someone slept well sleeping pills. This is it, an empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. Same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Look at his little box. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle! An idea? Oh, well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. My claim is true. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Well, that's something. court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. CODY Hacking's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Steel Samurai, seen by Miss Olbag, may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. What homework are you giving Edgeworth? And Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. Yay. October 19th, 2:47. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 1. Phew! That was a close one. It was saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home during about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. You wasted your day of career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. And to be continued.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see updates.